I could see the enthusiasm and the excitement of the students, and of course you could see it transmitted with their parents seeing what the children are doing.
I think the parents are amazed. The best part, and I've said it to a couple people, is that especially in the one room where there's a big circle, watching young students, second, third, fourth graders, teaching their parents, here's what we're doing, here's how it works, here's why it works.
Okay. When the children are playing with the cublets, what they're actually doing is a lot of work with problem solving, critical thinking. They're developing their 21st century skills. It's very authentic the way that they're doing this because they're working in a team. They have to negotiate their ideas, they have to make choices. Once they build the cublet, then they have to turn around and recreate it. They have to come up with a different idea, and when they run into a problem, that's really when you see their minds at work. They have to figure out why it doesn't work, because we're not telling them, they're thinking for themselves, which is a really powerful thing.
Greetings. I'd like to talk to you a little bit about the Leader in Me. Taunton School has been involved in the Leader in Me since 2011. I find it to be a very important process and one that our children have prospered and benefited by. Now that I have the K-2 building, it's been fascinating to watch how these children take those habits and make them mean something to them, how the children can be proactive, how they can put first things first, how they can synergize, and how they can absolutely understand that vocabulary. We culminate the work that we do all year by having a Leadership Day. Leadership Day allows us to showcase our children. They are speakers, they are greeters, they run that day, they run the program. They tell the audience about why they practice the 7 habits. They sing songs about it, they have rallies about it, and they believe in it. They believe that if they work hard, they can be whatever they want to be. What better way to get our children a firm foundation and ready for all the things that might be available to them as young adults going out to seek their first jobs. When a child can look you in the face and say, "Welcome, my name is so-and-so. Welcome to my classroom. This is what I learned." When they can pull out their data notebooks and talk to you about all the things that they have accomplished, all the personal goals and all the academic goals that they set for themselves. And they can show you charts about how they've been successful and how they've celebrated those things. When they can bring their parents in to student-led conferences and share that information with them and say, "Look, Mom and Dad, this is the spelling test I took. This is how I'm doing in my math. This is how I'm doing in my language arts. And this is a paper that I wrote. This is a narrative that I'm giving you. These are things that I've accomplished, and I'm so proud of that." It is the child's responsibility to be a good student. It is the responsibility of the child to be a good citizen. It is the responsibility of the child to learn how to put those things together and become the people that we want them to be. I am so proud of the students that have passed through Taunton School, that have been a part of the Leader in Me process. I think it's been a wonderful benefit to all of our students.
And school should not be that. School should be a place that's fun.
So what are the top 3 ways that you make your district fun?
Well, I think that when we look at the biggest movement now is the makerspace movement. It's exploding across our country. When you think about allowing children to fail forward and have experiential learning opportunities in the classroom where they're not sitting in rows and being lectured to, and they're collaborating and there's technology engaging them, then they're motivated learners. Now, motivation can...
Taunton School provides our students with a monthly opportunity to engage in Eagle Hour, which is part of our authentic learning opportunities. While doing so, they practice skills of either their interest or in areas that they feel they are excelling.
In the Taunton Media Center, we engage students in meaningful and authentic learning in order to create a 21st century lifelong learner and empower them to be global thinkers. To this end, our Library Media Center collaborates with staff using quality resources and instruction to create authentic learning for all of our students and staff. Our new collaborative learning space is a student-centered design. It's flexible to meet the changing needs of our students. A focus was placed on student comfort to support all types of learners and learning styles. We want to use this space to inspire students to tap into their creative impulses. It is a practical space so that real work can be done and authentic learning can occur.
Here at Taunton, we use a variety of digital assessments to meet the needs of our students.
I was trying to identify data that I can use to help drive my students' learning, so I spoke with Natalie, our math resource teacher, for advice.
We spoke about using Pearson Realize assessments online and how we could use the data to drive student instruction. By assigning the first grade end-of-year assessment to our second grade class, we were then able to identify skills that they needed support with from the previous year.
RazKids is a great digital tool that I use in the classroom. It's great for myself and the students. I use it for their guided reading levels, and I can change their levels as they go up or down. I can also record their voices and use it as a running record, which is a great tool to use during conference time. I'm able to have them choose their own books, either fiction or nonfiction, and the kids love it because they are rewarded with points.
I use Extra Math in the classroom to digitally track my students in the area of fact fluency.
Ready, set, go, wait for Mr. Smithy.
Oh!
To talk about Schoology. We are here at Taunton, we're a K-2 environment, and Schoology really helps us to access our PLC notes and projects that we're working on as a team in second grade, as well as PLN for other second grade teachers that are throughout the district. We found that it's very easy to use, the resources are readily available, and we can find our curriculum and materials at wherever you are, whether you're home, school, or at a meeting. So Schoology has made it a simple process to share and critique and plan with.
Yep.
One of the digital tools that I use in my classroom during math workshop is called Front Row, now called Freckle.
It is a great tool that has engaging activities which allows students to work independently while practicing math skills and building fact fluency. It even challenges students with concepts that might not have been covered yet in class. It is a fantastic digital tool for personalized learning as well.
I like Freckle Education or Front Row because it informs me so much in any subject.